This program starts now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 21st episode of Beyond the Track, the weekly webinar series by Hyderabad Runners. It's a pleasure to have you all on our show today. I'm Sushma Reddy. Hyderabad Runners was founded in May 2007. It's the first group in India to have, institutionalized running as the most preferred form of exercise. Hyderabad Runners has been doing this through many of its local running groups, through mentors, through structured training programs, and we also have been supporting a lot of running groups outside Hyderabad. As part of our initiative to keep you constantly aware and educated in these uncertain and turbulent times of COVID 19, we bring you Beyond the Track, a weekly webinar series of conversations with some of the highly eminent experts from running and related sports field to help you all equip yourself with both knowledge as well as practical training. On our 21st episode of Beyond the Track, we are honored to connect you to Varun Sawant, who is not just any runner, but he is India's first marathoner in autism spectrum. Today's session is being moderated by Saundarya Valuri from Hyderabad Runners. She's an avid runner and a highly qualified and well experienced special educator. I request Saundarya to introduce and welcome our guest for today and take forward the session. Over to you, Saundarya.
Thank you, Sushma Reddy. I'm honored. Hello, all the viewers. It's my pleasure to extend a cheerful welcome to you all. Autism is not contagious. My spirit is. Our speaker for today embodies this spirit. I bet most of you all heard about running and autism as two different terms. What if these two terms got mixed up and did a magic in running history? Yes, as you all guessed it rightly, I'm going to introduce an young man of 21 years with autism from Mumbai who ran his first full marathon in 4 hours, 27 minutes, and 4 seconds earlier this year at the Tata Mumbai Marathon. He is Varun Sawant and is considered as India's first marathoner with autism spectrum and also secured a place in India Book of Records and Asia Book of Records. Are you all curious to know how this all happened? Was this a magic? Not at all. Before knowing it more, a popular quote comes into my mind. That is, Rome is not built in a day. Similarly, Varun is also not made in a day. It required years of sacrifice, perseverance, time, energy, dedication, emotional, physical effort, and most importantly, the love for the boy from his parents and the coach equivalently made him achieve this title, which many of us would dream of. Varun's mother, Darshana, is a special educator and a counselor too. She also has a setup of her own called Aspire for the young and adult with autism. Varun was diagnosed with autism at 2.5 years and excelled in various sports and other activities since then. Despite the challenges of autism today, Varun is a superb marathon runner, swimmer, singer, dancer, and aspires to be a chef and is currently pursuing his final year BSc Hospitality from Patkar Varde College of Hospitality and Management and has even completed his 6 months internship with ITC Maratha. He's also into meditation, yoga, gym to strengthen his mental and physical levels of energy on a right path. Varun's coach, Kaushik Panchal, runs a center called Runners Academy where he has trained about 1,000 runners. Varun is his first student on the autism spectrum. To know more about Varun, his training and success, here I warmly welcome Varun Sawant, his mother Darshana Sawant, and his marathon coach Kaushik Panchal onto this live platform. Let's hear out and interact with them and know what is their success recipe. Welcome Varun, Darshana, and Kaushik onto
Hello.
this live platform. Hope you're all having a nice evening tonight.
Yes, of course.
Hello Varun, good evening.
Good evening, Soundarya ma'am.
Very good. Can you say a big hi to everyone? Because so
Hi.
many people are watching you tonight on the screen. They want to hear you out what you say tonight. Are you ready to say a few experiences?
Yes, Soundarya ma'am.
Very good. Thank you. Varun, congratulations to you because you won a full marathon title, right?
Thanks.
Very good.
Yes.
Welcome. You're welcome for that. Uh, what are you wearing around your neck?
Gold medal.
Is it a gold medal? Where did you achieve that?
I achieved in Tata Mumbai Marathon.
Very good. You achieved in Tata Mumbai Marathon. That was lovely. So, Varun, can you tell me what are the activities that you are doing during lockdown?
I had activities for Shramak Victory Class Foundation,
Hmm.
uh, dance for running on terrace,
Hmm.
running outside at Infinity Mall, Malad,
Okay.
yoga, exercise at home, cooking and baking competition.
So, do you enjoy doing all these activities during this lockdown?
Yes, Soundarya ma'am, yes.
Very good. I see a smile on your face, right?
Yes, Soundarya ma'am.
Okay, Varun, there's one more question I want to ask you. Okay, are you ready for that?
Yes, Soundarya ma'am.
Can you tell me about your hobbies, Varun?
I have hobbies for cooking, singing, dancing, and running.
Oh, very good. You have fantastic hobbies, right?
Yes, Soundarya ma'am, yes.
Very good. So, Varun, if you can wait for a few minutes, I'm going to ask Darshana a question. So, I'll get back to you after Darshana speaks. All right?
Yes,
Okay.
Soundarya ma'am.
Darshana, hi.
Hi,
Uh,
Soundarya.
yeah, hi. So, as Varun shared, few of his hobbies and his activities that he has been doing during this lockdown, and that's really fantastic because all this is happening because he's got into a structured routine and you're cooperating very well, and you guide him a lot, isn't it?
Yes, and we have support from many others too.
Oh yeah, that's nice. So then I'll ask you one thing. Like, I have a question for you here. That's I feel that it's very important, and every mother feels about it. So it's all about there's nothing more terrifying for a parent that learning that their child has a disability. What was your initial reaction when Varun was diagnosed with autism? And what have you been your struggles since then to bring Varun to this level?
Uh, if it is okay, Soundarya, I would like to answer this question beginning with a video that describes what our journey was, and then I go about with the whole thing.
Sure.
So I would like to share my video with Varun
Okay.
and our life. Okay.
Sure. Thank you for that.
Journey without a map. Autism got us when we were blissfully enjoying Varun's childhood. We had started to hear and understand things we had never heard of before. In all this commotion of trying to understand and getting diagnosed, when we looked at Varun, we saw him enjoying his childhood to the fullest. And as parents, we did just that. That is, enjoying him in the moment. But simultaneously, we also tried to learn and understand autism. Varun had a great childhood, enjoying dance, swimming, skating, along with the numerous therapies that were a part of his life after getting diagnosed. In his teens, due to the poor rain, swimming became difficult, and that is when we shifted to distance running as a therapy. Those 3 days of trial period given by Kaushik Panchal was a life turning moment for Varun. Since then, from the February 2016, there has been no looking back. Varun and his RA family, as he fondly calls them, took newer leaps challenging the horizon. Not only the rigorous training at Runners Academy, but also at the gym, and the support of his running buddies helped him rise high as they simply celebrated Varun and his company. Varun shares a very special bond with his pacers. They have never given up on him in spite of difficult situations. Though the picture looked glorious, Varun had several challenges to overcome. Running had brought about a drastic change in his personality. I could see him grow, his confidence, self esteem, the want to do and achieve things. His readiness to change his lifestyle for marathon simply showed how much he enjoyed it. This was also the time when he started walking towards fulfilling his desire to be a chef, a baker, at Patkar Varde College of Hospitality, Mumbai. Action speaks louder than words. As Varun continued running, articles about him were covered by various newsletters and publications. This year, after completing TMM 2020, Maharashtra Times, Times of India mentioned him in their article. Procam International recently documented his story, calling it a dream recipe. Harsha Bogle, the cause ambassador of Forum for Autism, tweeted about him. Elite runners like Kranti Salvi and Satish Gujran stand by him and support him. Varun has also been registered with India and Asia Book of Records. This year, Varun, as a cause ambassador, will be raising funds along with Chef Sanjeev Kapoor, who, as a cause ambassador of Forum for Autism, has been helping us raise funds over the years. We are looking forward for everyone's support. It is a great pleasure to see Varun do things as though he is upholding something his school teacher once said to him. She said, "Some things," they said, "I cannot do. I did. Some things," they said, "I won't do. I will."
आशाएं 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 कुछ पाने की वो आस आस कोई अरमान वो जो खास खास आशाएं 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 हर कोशिश में हो वार वार कर गलियारों को आर पार आशाएं 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 तूफानों को चीर के मंजिल को चीर ले आशाएं खिले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी नहीं कुछ भी
Thank you so much. And
That was a wonderful compilation of Varun's journey
yes,
right
and
from
it
his
was
early childhood almost until now.
yes, and it's
And
overwhelming.
looked fabulous in all the videos, in all the poses. I wish, I think you should also try him putting into some kind of a modeling also because you got a smart son.
Yeah, yeah. I'll see where all I have to run about with him.
Yeah.
Okay, saying that, getting diagnosed and as a see, Saundarya, we are talking about some 20 years back. and that's when autism wasn't a word that was spoken about or heard much.
True.
So when Varun got his diagnosis, it wasn't really directly autism, but yes, we were told there's some mental disorder that is there,
Mhm.
and we didn't really know how grave it was.
Okay.
So we were gradually walking towards it. But yes, in the process, as we were growing, we could understand and realize the shortcomings and the difficulties that were there. But
Mhm.
like I have always said, and that has always been the agenda with me and my husband, was a smaller picture at a time. Small
Yeah.
goals which are achievable, and I believe that made the journey, I wouldn't say easy, but it was enjoyable and challenging. And every challenge we overcame, it gave us more confidence and to face more things in life.
Hmm. That's so true. Uh, but how did you feel as a mother when you came to know that, that was the first time you heard about autism, isn't it?
Uh, yeah, I'll tell
Because
you.
that term was very vague and not really having trying to put your son into one particular category or one particular disorder. Because I think he would look very normal externally, but when you really have to understand your own son, so you really have to deeply study about your son. Each and every behavior is so important. So
Absolutely.
yeah, how did you feel about it?
See, to be very frank, I was very young, and like I said, I didn't really understand the gravity between behind it, not the whole picture at all. So I will really say that there was one thing for sure: there was no blaming, there was no self pity. I knew that it was there, it was right in front of me, and all that I had to do was face it. Neither could I run away, neither could I give up. So
Yeah.
all that I had to do was, I believe I am of a thought process, and so is Varun. Face it with a broad smile, and then it fades away. So I think that's what I did. For one thing, for sure, I really don't remember sitting back and crying. Yes, and at times I was really worried. Ki, why am I not doing so? But today I am at peace with myself. Ki, okay, that was my way of reacting to it by not crying.
Okay.
And we just hold Varun's hand, and like I've always mentioned many times, I only knew that, and I still say that I had Varun and he had autism, and that is all for me. And that's where the story starts, and we go
Oh,
on.
I really love that line of you saying, I have Varun and Varun has autism, because that's where your acceptance has started,
Yes, I
right?
think
I
it
mean,
starts.
exactly. I mean, you seeing the things very practically with a practical approach, not really wasting time or not really making yourself dependent on someone else to look after your son.
Yeah, Saundari, I believe there's one thing which you can never earn or save is time. So we rather not waste it.
True. Very well said.
Yeah,
That's what we see Varun right now in 2020.
yes, of course.
Yeah, yeah. So there's one thing that I want to ask Darshana, that see, for everyone, when they become mother, the parental stress starts, especially for the mothers. And knowing that you have a child with special needs, that itself is a very scary thing for any parent to know about on the very first issue, isn't it? So, like, you might be having a lot of higher levels of stress and anxiety and concerns and fears. Suddenly, I think they must have all been popped up in your mind, not knowing how to clarify them, not knowing really where to go, what to do about. But what was your mental condition at that point of time, and what exactly did you do to get Varun out of that, and you as well?
See, there are two things which I keep saying over and over again, like as a parent and as a as like an advocate, an autism advocate. We keep telling the society by large, ki look at the person and not the disability. So I think first, as a parent as well, I need to do that is look at him as an individual. Yes, autism is a byproduct; it's there in him. It is him.
Correct.
So that is there, and every parent has a battle to fight. But the next important thing that I had in my life was Forum for Autism. Like
Okay.
Forum for Autism is a support group which actively works in Mumbai.
Mm-hmm.
So there was so much of hand holding that was happening by the senior parents that were there. So we were never, so I always say, and a forum, that is something what we normally say is this battle is yours alone, but you're not lonely. And that and the thought of not being lonely here gives you so much of strength in itself. So even today, even with the slightest problem that I have, we have our group of parents who at times are who are older to us or who are as old as I am, where we discuss things. Oh, this is happening. What is happening with you? And then she says, oh, and we discuss our problems and we come up with solutions. So we have,
Okay.
if I discuss it with 10 parents out there, I have 10 solutions to try it on Varun, and one of it surely works.
Definitely works.
Yes, it surely works. And I think stress, anxiety, every parent has, be it a
Yeah,
parent
true.
with disability or not. But to have a support, a parent support group standing behind you, having a family support, like I always say, my family is my backbone, my strength. There's so much of love and acceptance for Varun that
Hmm.
I don't think, yes, there's that fear like what after me, but then I know he'll be in safe hands. That's for sure.
Okay, so you mean to say that Varun was accepted by not only by you and your husband, but also by your extended family too as well?
Absolutely.
Or
He
were
is
there any
still,
difficult times for you to make them understand that this is the condition of the Varun and you really have to treat him this way? Or
the first thing when we got Varun diagnosed, first we did was our homework of understanding autism. And then the next thing importantly was to tell everything. We never hid Varun or the diagnosis from anybody.
okay,
So there was so much of acceptance and love for Varun right from day one. So even today, I know I have my siblings, my husband's siblings on other end of the world, and it must be night out there. But I know they're still watching Varun because this is a moment of, I will say, celebration, a festive moment for the whole family. So they're
okay,
really going to be enjoying Varun speaking, talking about himself in however way he can,
okay. Good. Thanks so much for that. That means you embraced Varun
wholeheartedly.
wholeheartedly from all the corners.
Yes, of course.
Varun, are you there? Can you pay attention at me now? Can I ask you a question?
Yes, Saundari ma'am. Yes,
Okay, very
Saundari
good.
ma'am.
Sure. So, Varun, we were talking about your hobbies earlier, right? So, you mentioned about running, cooking, singing, and dancing. Now, I want to ask you one thing. Why do you like running so much, Varun?
It was excited. That is why, Saundari ma'am.
Because you get excited running
And thrilling also,
and
Saundari ma'am.
thrilling also. Wow, that's something that I have to learn from running now onwards. Sometimes I lack that. Thanks so much, Varun. So, can you also tell me where did you get trained for this all your runs?
Was trained by Ajit sir and Kaushik sir.
Okay, where did you go for the training?
I go for training at Chikwadi at Borivali West for Runners Academy.
Runners Academy. Okay, that's awesome. So, who accompanied you for the training every day?
Monday, Friday, and Sunday.
But who took you to the training academy every day? When you had training at the Runners Academy, did your mama take you there or did your dad take you there?
Dad taking care.
Okay, fantastic. So dad took care of all your training programs at Runners Academy, right?
Yes, Saundari ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
that's nice. That's nice. So can you tell me who is your running coach, Varun?
Uh, Kalpesh Sharma,
Okay,
Kaushik Bhatia,
okay.
Ketan Apte,
Mm-hmm.
Satish Gujran, and Kranti Sarvi.
Did all these four train you for the marathon?
Yes, Saundari ma'am. 100%.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's so nice of you saying that. Varun, I'll ask you one more question to you, right? Can you answer me?
Yes, Saundari ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, Saundari ma'am.
For how many months? For how many months did you get trained for all these runs or for the marathon?
Only 7 months, Saundari ma'am.
7 months. You took the training for 7 months to participate in marathon?
Yes, Saundari ma'am. Yes.
Superb, superb. So, how did your training go? Did you enjoy the training for the marathon?
Nice and enjoy training it was.
Wow. Wow. He really loved, I think, saying that he really enjoyed because he always talks about RA family. So more than that, what I heard from him was talking about RA family more than his own family immediately. That's
When
so
it is
nice.
running, yeah, when it is running, it's always a running RA family.
Yeah, RA family and his friends from the college that he really loves to
Yes,
talk about.
yes, yes.
Yeah. So okay, you said you started the running for Varun in the year 2016, right? Was it the first time that you took a shift from swimming to running? Was it the first
Yes.
time?
Yeah.
Okay. So that point of time, you knew very well how much far Varun had really developed or showed progress in other sports or other activities, but at the same time, running was very new to him, even new to you also, isn't it?
Yes.
But what were your plans for Varun back then before you put him into the running? And after seeing the 4 years of development and his interest and strengths in running, he already achieved a marathon title right now. So, what do you think? What is Varun made of in the year 2020?
Oh, the 2020, I
So,
think
before
every,
2016 and 2020, what exactly was your
yes.
mindset, and what was Varun's condition then, and what was your mindset then and right now?
2016, Varun was like a teenager of 17 years old. He was very young. He was in his 12th grade and enjoyed swimming. And yes, he would swim for hours. Like he could swim for an hour. So I always knew he had stamina and a lot of energy to vent out. And I didn't know how and where when swimming got closed, the doors got closed. So that's when we running marathons was heard about a lot, and a very good friend of mine had recommended us about Kaushik Panchal, and we had met him with no
Okay.
idea as to what was heading ahead.
Hmm.
And I had told Kaushik sir that swimming band ho gaya hai, so I need something else happening, energetic and energy venting out kind of a thing. So I'm looking at
Mhm.
marathon running as a therapy, just a
Okay.
therapy, nothing beyond that.
But before that, did you really know that there's these kind of runnings happening in the city, or have you ever really heard of marathons or the runs before
Yes,
that?
I would like see. I mentioned Mumbai. Tata Mumbai Marathon is a big thing in Mumbai. It's one of the esteemed runs, and I would always tell my husband, "Ki, I really didn't know this was going to happen, but we should go once. We should participate in the dream run at least
Did
because
that come
every
true?
no, it came true for both of them. We didn't part. We didn't. I didn't ever run, but yes,
Okay.
it came true for Varun and my husband though.
Okay.
So we had heard about marathon, but I didn't know what was it about. Like, I really didn't know what was heading towards me.
Okay.
So
I think as Mr. Kaushik is here with us, Mr. Kaushik, so without you, Varun would not really have had reached this journey or probably this level, and we would not really have had a meeting right now to interview Varun or to know more about him. So I feel that more than the parents here in this aspect, because you stood by Varun and you extracted his strengths and worked on his areas of concerns. So, like now, you tell me when Varun's parents approached you for the first time, bringing him to you, what was your reaction? What was your response? How did you react?
Yeah, when I met them for the first time, when they came to my house and they were introduced by a common friend, and the whole conversation started. Our child is an autistic kid, and for
Okay.
me, to be very frank, I never had met an autistic person in my real life. I must have
Okay.
heard it, in newspaper and all those things, but never was, face to face with. So I was also equally this thing, curiosity was there. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's meet and then discuss. Like instead of calling, normally all my, I mean, members, I just call them on the field and we have a talk on the field. But what Varun,
Mm.
I wanted a meeting to happen in my house, where it
Okay.
is where it is a safe environment and where we can communicate openly. And was
Yeah.
specifically asked to bring him also along because I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to meet and see him in person. Like so,
Okay.
my first meeting when I saw him and I saw him like he was very attentive. What I
Mm-hmm.
observed was that okay, he's not communicating much,
Hmm?
but but there was a lot of listening which is happening. So
Okay,
that is
got
when
it.
I found yes, swimming. They started with something like, okay, swimming is closed because of the but then why not think it as a possibility? Running as a therapy, because
Okay.
I've been running myself marathon since 2003. It is almost like 17 since started in Bombay in Bombay Marathon. So since
Wow. Okay.
2003, I had not missed a single marathon in Bombay. So
Wow, that's great.
so the thought process in my mind was that okay, so many things has happened through running, which I personally had experience in so many years.
Yeah.
Why not we think running as a therapy for Varun?
Okay.
And that particular possibility made me to say yes, let's go ahead and start that training.
Okay, but when you said you really wanted to introduce running as a therapy for Varun, but what exactly was there in your mind at that point of time? Because therapy is something that goes very, in a structured way, or that needs consistency and the practice and the cooperation and everything we need to put in our heart and mind into that. Where I think Varun would not really understand what exactly what the therapy was and what exactly a running meant to him. So, how did you make him understand? And what was the first words to Varun when you met Varun for the first time at your home?
Yeah. I asked him, will you get up early? My first thing was like, will you get up early? Because I know the kids of his age, like 17, 18,
Okay,
getting up early is like, getting the 50% task done.
great.
And that was a big yes. And I
Wow.
was like, okay, so he said, come on. Again, he said yes for getting up early.
Okay.
And then I wanted his father or any of his parents to accompany him on the field. So this
Okay.
was another thing, like, his father, Rajesh Sawant, he had also never ran a marathon also, and
Until then.
until then. And my
Okay.
point was that if his father is also there on the field, it will help me to communicate
Okay.
in a better way. Just in case if I miss out on something, then I have
Yeah.
a backup. I have a backup in his father who will in
Okay.
turn. So that made me like, I said, okay, let us give it a try for 3 sessions and
Okay.
then we'll take a call.
Yeah. But when probably Varun was taken to the ground for the first time, and did you see any changes in his behavior because everything was huge and empty around him, and there was so much place for him to run around, isn't it? So, did you feel really difficult in conversing with him, making him understand the rules and regulations or the following instructions to Varun? Like how exactly you made it convenient or comfortable to Varun, so
Yeah,
that he would listen to you, because that's
yeah,
also
like
very important. Every day he comes to you and he has to listen to you and follow the instructions, and then he should
yeah,
go further.
yeah. Over here, I'd like to share one thing, like one thing which really worked with me and Varun and
Varun.
as group as such was the group. Was we stay in a group. We have got a group called Runners Academy, and that's the Chikuwadi branch. We have 5 different branches depending on which part of the Bombay city you are staying.
Okay.
So we want people to travel less and be there on time early morning. So
Mm-hmm.
that we had a group of say 20 runners, and Varun is training along with them. It was not like a one-to-one training which was given to him. So
Okay.
in our training, there was not any special thing like autistic word was not there in our training at all.
Okay.
So
Good.
whatever instructions were given to a normal member, the same instructions were given to Varun.
Varun also. Okay.
Yeah, Varun also. Only thing is that he was like his father is there standing next to him, and I'm also there next to him, and we are just observing, and we all are doing it in a group.
Mm-hmm.
Say suppose we are doing a warm up in a group, we are doing some running drills, so
Okay.
all are doing it together along with Varun. And at that time, what I saw was that Varun was following the instructions very precisely,
Mm-hmm.
very precisely. He was like he didn't require anything, and his form was also perfect.
Hmm.
And what I felt was that his background of swimming was really helping him in running.
Okay.
So that thing really made the things like I could see he was not getting tired. What like when we do some certain drills and all, I could see his father
Mm-hmm.
huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
But Varun was like, ready to do one more set of it, like, So,
Okay.
so that is where I felt like, okay, this guy has got a lot of potential. Only thing is that he has to follow a structured training. And that's what we did. In last 4 years, this is not a thing which happened overnight.
Okay.
It was a journey of 4 years. Like, he started with qualifying, running 10 kilometers, and then after running 10 kilometers, then running 21 kilometers, his first 21 kilometers run in Vasai Virar, I was running along with him just to ensure, like, I don't know how his body is going to react. For me, what
Okay.
was a cause of concern is that okay, after your body gets tired, say maybe after 1 hour something, how your body reacts. Like, there is
Yeah.
a lot of there is a lot of imbalance in your sodium and on your electrolyte level,
Okay.
and
So
and
can you
that
also just like tell me, sorry to interrupt you in
yeah,
between,
yeah.
but I would like you to tell what were Varun's strengths at that point of time, and what were the areas of improvements that you noticed that you really want to work with Varun for the running?
Yeah. Uh, what I found was that I was communicating with his dad as well. Yeah, I told him, look, because of his getting up early morning and coming on the field, and that's what in the first 3 months what I saw, and I
Mm-hmm.
was very confident that this thing is going to help him in his studies to improve his concentration.
Okay.
And that is where I got a feedback from his dad. Yes, now he's like, his studying is like, really focused, and
Mm-hmm.
he's enjoying his studies as well. I was asking him, okay, what is happening to him after he goes home after his training, and I was
Okay.
very surprised to see that he was not at all tired. He was very active. His energy
Mm-hmm.
levels were way too high. That's
Oh,
where
good.
I noticed, okay, yes, this is where like if his energy level is remaining high after the training, so he can really work more on, like, on his training part. And second part, what I saw in first 3 months only was the 3Ds, what we always require, in running, the 3Ds, which are very important component for all. And that was like very prominent. The 3Ds was like determination to be regular. There was a dedication in him, what I observed, like, dedication in following the task which was given. And there was a discipline. Discipline means he used to be the first person to reach on the field for training. The
Okay.
day his dad also didn't feel like going, he used to make them like, come on, let's go. So that
Okay.
was something like, the 3Ds. So
Yeah.
that was
Okay.
very,
That was very nice to know that how you started working with Varun. I think now I'll move on to Varun. Varun, are you there with me?
Yes, Soundarya ma'am.
Okay, very good. So Varun, you took a lot of training, 7 months of training for your marathon, right?
Yes,
So
Soundarya
can you
ma'am.
tell
It was
me, can you name a few workouts that you took in the Runners Academy during the marathon training?
Tabata. We have Tabata, speed interval, tempo runs,
Okay. Can you recollect more and tell
fartlek,
me one more? Very good.
fartlek,
Okay.
and high knee,
And
tiny.
vertlix.
okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. So tell me, Varun, like which year did you complete your first 10K run?
We completed at first 10K and is that 2016.
2016. Can you also tell me the name of the run?
Tar Blazer. At Tar Blazer.
Okay. So, and after that, you completed, when did you complete your first full marathon? Which year?
I com I completed at full first I completed at first full marathon at on 19th of Jan 2020.
Okay. So, what was the name of the marathon?
Tata Mumbai Marathon.
Tata Mumbai Marathon. Okay. Very good. So, can you also tell me what are your strengths?
It was hardworking, dedication, and determination.
Wow,
Wow.
you have the greatest strengths. That is hardworking, determination, and dedication. What else? You also have a very special strength in you. What is that?
muscular body proper.
Oh, wow, fantastic. So you have a muscular body, so that helps you run faster, stronger, isn't it?
Yes, Saundari ma'am.
Okay, thanks. Thanks so much. Now, Varun, if you could wait for a few more minutes, I'll ask some questions to Darshana. All right? And I'll get back to you.
Understood, Saundari ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Darshana.
Yes.
Like many teen autistic, Varun also must have had his own random mood swings, tantrums, meltdowns, and aggression. Did you ever feel that these special changes during adolescence might be a hindrance for the running practice?
uh, they weren't a hindrance in the practice though. There were some difficulties that were faced during the run, during the long run, especially when there's a lot of crowd around. And at times, there is some kind of not so very good language used by the forerunners and sometimes by Varun though. So there were difficult times which were faced by the pacers who were running with him then. And the best thing was because they trained together, the Pacers knew him well, so they would manage the situation there. And they would come back to us telling us, ki, oh, this is what happened and this is what Varun did. So after coming back home, we would sit down, and this is the general practice that we do. That any difficulty we have, we sit down across table and we write and we talk about it. And
Okay.
then we asked Varun, what do you think was it a good thing to be done or not? And then I know there are many norms which we teach in school, like the good practices and then he says, yes, I got very agitated and I shouldn't have done it. So next day,
Mm.
then he goes and says sorry to the pacer, though. Or at times, if he meets the runner again, whom there was not a very pleasant moment with, he will go to that person and go and say sorry again. So that is how he's managing things. And see, there are some mood swings and there are anxiety times, and I think he's coping and learning to manage with it
Mm.
because every process that was there in the running which happened is new to him and even the
Okay.
others around him. So
Okay.
gradually today we have Varun who's one. I believe in the near future we'll be having many runners who will be with autism running.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually people will get to know ki, let
Yeah.
them be who they are.
Okay. But how would Varun react or receive when you would introduce a certain new concept to him, either academically or uh, athletically, like during the ground? So how would he receive certain instructions, or would he be a little agitated or show his
No, because
restlessness?
since he was a very young child, we always followed a very fixed scheduled pattern. So there was a way
Mm-hmm.
of introducing things to him. Even today, when things are supposed to happen, like even keeping in mind the today's webinar, like when I was approached, it was scary. I was so anxious as to like imagine talking to Varun live. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't, but then I didn't want to lose on the opportunity because here I can see Varun learning so many things out over there. So
Yeah.
it was a way of introducing things to him. So first we would sit down, and I always Varun is very comfortable when we sit and write down things when we are talking. So things are written or drawn, and when he was very young, we would draw. Now he's big enough to, so we write down things as I talk. So he's reading and he's listening as well, so
Mm-hmm.
he's into the process now. So always keeping him prepared before in hand as to what is going to happen. And along that, also keeping him prepared, there could be some surprise factor also could be there along with the known factor. So he's
Yeah.
always prepared that, okay, there's going to be, this is going to follow like in a procedure, but there could be a surprise factor which I have to face, and it is okay.
Okay.
And this was also followed in his school life. So the teachers were were very helpful when he was a very young kid, because that is where the real challenge starts, inclusive setup. And this is again 20 years back when inclusion was just introduced.
Yeah.
So we had amazing teachers. Like Varun was always blessed to have amazing teachers or gurus in his life. Who, that is why I said if I and Rajesh were standing behind him, there were those teachers who were hand holding him and taking him one step at a time. So whatever we
Okay.
did at home was followed by the teachers back in school in their own way.
Mm-hmm.
And there was so much of give and take between me and the teachers. We are so like, even today I have a very healthy relationship with the school teachers, because it
Okay.
wasn't a responsibility given and taken, it was a partnership which happened and we enjoyed the whole process.
Okay. That's
So
awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
so there are many of his school teachers, very young, like as good as seventh and eighth standard teachers who are attending this webinar because they're so happy to see Varun on this platform.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful. That's
So
so wonderful.
as parents, we should always remember that it's a partnership and not something like sending to school is giving away the child to the school. Now it's their
Yeah,
responsibility.
correct.
It's a
True.
dual. It's a complete process. It's a partnership where, like, see, even like Runners Academy is there. His college is supporting us. There are so many people working with Varun around him. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a complete all over development that is happening with him.
Okay, there's one more question I want to ask you before I move on to Kaushik later. So, usually, when you think of a diet, so basically for these boys, like for these children, diet, people say that diet plays a very important role, right? So then, how have you managed to put him on a balanced diet and narrowing so many other choices?
Okay, this goes really, see, everything goes 20 years back because nothing happens overnight. This all
Yeah.
started from when Varun was really very young. And like I mentioned, autism wasn't spoken about. There were many things that were said. There were many therapies happening along my side. There was something said about like the GDFC diet. So when
Mm-hmm.
I really researched about the GDFC diet, something which I thought was key, I didn't really remove the milk or the lactose was there, but the
Okay.
gluten was removed.
Okay.
So Varun consumed very less when he was very young. There was no wheat at all, like no maida, no wheat. So he
Mm-hmm.
had a very good and a healthy diet since childhood.
Okay.
So he ate everything and even nothing which was no packed food,
Mm-hmm.
no pre-cooked food, nothing which was of preservatives or with anything added
Okay.
colors or. So I always thought that there is something which is something which I could control was what I cooked in my kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
So Varun, and because of Varun, I believe we all were on a very healthy diet. So he had a lot of nachni, jwari, bajri in his
Okay.
diet right since childhood. And a very good thing was, I had a very good friend of mine who really, I don't know how she managed doing it, but then she managed to teach Varun to eat everything that is on the plate. So today, whatever is grown on earth is eaten by Varun. You name the vegetable and he eats it. So there were many people who were teaching things to Varun, who were doing things with him, and that was a lovely process. And so when we came to running as a therapy, I believe it so happened that Kaushik Panchal in Runners Academy, he has frequent lectures on diet and a good diet. So I think when my husband would attend that and get back to me, and we would make some changes here and there if things were not really very good with so if things were not very good, the food we would try to tell Varun that this is not very good for you, so we can't eat it now, like sweets for that matter, or before the run. There were some episodes which have happened during the run, so he himself now has shifted to a healthy diet, uh, restricting him to not overeating because he's a foodie by heart. He loves to experiment and try new food, so that's how he is. So basically, the healthy diet started with right from childhood because of the GDFC thing. Then again, because of the diet plans which come in from Kaushik sir, like I always believe he has a specific plan in action, always in hand for Varun, so that it helps me to cook accordingly. And when we don't have any major run happening though, like if he's not heading, like he said, the 7 months of Tata Mumbai Marathon, we didn't really go out and have outside food or anything like pizzas or burgers. But once that day is over, we go and hit the Pizza Hut or we go and hit Domino's, and we do have our cheat days. So yes, he enjoys some of his cheat days as well. So I think that is how the whole healthy diet is about.
Yeah, and that's why I also remember, we had one conversation after one of his run. I just found it he was little bit more irritated towards the end of the run, and then
Yes.
we had a discussion in the evening saying that why don't we change his diet pattern? There was one particular kind of a food which we thought must be doing this irritation,
Yes.
so
Yes.
that all also changes which were made was really helpful. And yes, that plays a very important role in your marathon performance and so many other things.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, and even I remember that during one of the runs where Varun had some problems with his bowel, and
yeah,
it
ball
was a
movement, yeah.
huge thing. It was a huge thing and a huge learning for us, where we worked on his diet completely. I believe after that episode of his, he started having his dinners early, specifically when he had to go for a run, and even that doesn't happen overnight. So it was like whenever he has a run, he sees to it that he has his dinner early and a light one, so that keeps him. So that there are many changes which he brings in himself. Like rather we,
Correct.
instead of
Okay.
we putting things on him,
Yeah.
there are so many things that he, as a runner or as an adult, make changes and understand things. And so that is
Okay.
something. Yeah, that is something nice. So running has many things, like so
Yeah.
it took him to
So,
unhealthy.
okay. So, Kaushik, did you prescribe any special diet in the last 7 months of his training program?
Yeah, rather than prescribing with that, there were some timings. Like, all the marathon runners, they all know that there's something called carbo loading, there's something called protein, like, protein intake, and there has to be some timings. Like, it's like we are talking about performance. Performance in the terms, like, we don't want an injury post the run.
Okay.
So as far as Varun is concerned, I was like, very, very specific in what kind of food he had before his long runs, especially the
Yeah.
Sunday long runs. So I used
Okay.
to ensure right from Friday, like, Thursday
Mm.
evening, the instructions were giving, let him
Mm-hmm.
start having more electrolytes, from Friday. And
Okay.
then Saturday, he's supposed to have some more food with more carbohydrates in it. Then, as
Okay.
Darshna told, like, at this time, the dinner has to end before 8. I mean, so
Okay.
the timings also were equally important. Once he's back home after the long run, immediately the protein has to be there, and
Yeah.
the general instructions were given, but a special care was taken whether that has been followed up in his case or not. And at the same time, what I found was that it was like, following all the instructions to the T, and that was something was really motivating me to, like, find out
Yeah.
more and more and interact more with
Okay. Yeah. So I also would like to ask you one more question about his type of training. So what aspects of running did you have to work on Varun? I mean, was it some kind of endurance, or was it gait, or was it his recovery, or anything else that you really focused on during the training for Varun?
it. Yeah, very interesting question. It's very interesting question because as a coach, I had to work on something which, like, which I never thought of. Like, I had to work on controlling his pace. He's a
Yes.
powerhouse of a runner. For me, I have to, like, ensure, okay, yes, he's into endurance running, and I have to do so many calculations behind my mind. Okay, suppose if he's going to run 21 kilometer, and then he's
O-
supposed to run at this particular pace only
Okay.
for him to complete that 21 kilometers. And
Okay.
we don't have to get very ambitious because he's running his full marathon for the first time. So for me, it is like, he's going to be there in the field for almost 5 hours. So my whole
Okay.
calculation was that, okay, he's going to be on the field for 5 hours. Now, what kind of thought process can happen? So
Okay.
with the normal people, all the marathon runners know what happens. Like, when you hit the wall and when you reach the 32 kilometer mark,
Yeah.
32 kilometer mark. In case of
Okay.
Varun, what should be the pace of Varun so that when he reaches that particular mark, he's not
Yeah.
able to, like, s- sustain that thing. So
Yeah.
controlling his pace was the topmost thing. For that,
Okay.
luckily, in our group, like, we are a group of 200 runners, and we have always had at any given time one of the runners running along with Varun. And
Okay.
at the beginning of the run, only the specific pace was told to that particular pacer. Look, you are
Okay.
going to run on this particular rate, this at this particular pace.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Varun was giving a standing instruction: you are not
Mm-hmm.
supposed to leave this pacer. So,
Okay.
so that instruction was again followed to the T. From the start till the end, he will never leave that particular pacer, and that was really
Yeah.
worked. That really worked. Even his
Okay.
first full marathon, we had this guy called Kaushik Bhatia. He ran both the timings. If you see of both the runners are the same, 4 hours and 27 minutes. So right from the
Okay.
start line to the finish line, he was just
Yeah.
So so controlling
So
the pace
yeah.
was one aspect I had to work. The
Okay.
second aspect what I found was that he's an effortless runner.
Mm-hmm.
Effortless runner. He can run without any effort.
Okay. So here actually I want to ask a question to Varun because I want to go back to
Yeah,
Varun and see what he's
yeah,
doing. Varun,
yeah.
hi. Are you with me,
Yes,
Varun?
Soundarya ma'am. Hi, hi.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes,
hi.
Soundarya ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So can you tell me who supports you for in your running journey?
I suppose Kalpesh
Who
Sharma,
supports, who helps you? Who
Kaushik
helps you for
Bhatia,
all your runs?
and Kaushik Bhatia.
Okay, you and Kaushik Bhatia. And
Kalpesh
are there
Sharma.
any more persons that help you so that you go for run every day and you take the training at Runners Academy? Who takes you to the Runners
Monday,
Academy?
Friday, and I take for Runners Academy at Borivali West, Chico.
Who takes you, Varun? Who takes you to Runners Academy?
I and Kaushik Bhatia.
Okay, okay, fine. Uh, so, like Varun, tell me, what do you prefer to eat before you go for a run?
I ate banana and dates.
Okay, so was that your diet before you went for a marathon?
Yes, Soundarya ma'am. Yes.
Okay, that's awesome. So, okay, now, uh, so I think I'll move on to Darshana.
Yes, Soundarya.
Yeah, hi. So now, like Varun has proved that athletically and academically he's making progress. So what do you feel about it and what are your plans for him in coming years?
Varun has always been the one who plans things for himself. His being a chef was his decision, and we hold his hand and we moved towards our journey. Turning to running as a therapy was our decision, but enjoying the run and being a marathoner was something which he preceded. So I
Mm-hmm.
believe I think Ayan Rajesh is waiting for the next Googly to come, because anyways he's in his final year doing his BSc hospitality. So we wait and see what he wants to do ahead. We're waiting for his exams to happen, and let's see. So
Okay,
with running, I think Kaushik Panchal and Rajesh Sawant decides.
okay,
Academically or career wise, Varun Sawant decides, and I simply follow them.
okay. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
So here I have a question from the viewers. So they're asking, there's one parent. They're asking, his name is Mr. Mahendra Raj.
Hmm.
So he's asking, ma'am, I have a special kid. Can I get in touch with you?
Yes,
This
of
is his
course.
mom, Pratibha.
Yes, of course. Anytime you can start giving. They can have my email ID. They can email me, and
Okay.
yes, of course.
Okay. Yeah. So there's one more question from Sonali. They're asking, after full marathon, what next? Varun, what's your plan? Either Kaushik can answer this question.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think.
Basically, I want Varun to explore different terrains. Like I would like him to run Hyderabad marathon. I mean Hyderabad marathon. I ran Hyderabad full marathon for 2 times, and I know it is the toughest city marathon in India. So
Mhm.
I would like Varun to explore different terrains, like run at Ladakh and enjoy the run rather than setting any targets. I want
Okay.
him to continue the journey. Marathon is a journey, it's an ongoing journey,
Yeah.
and the milestone will be achieved. So that's
And
what
he's
I.
just 20. He's just 21, and we are in no hurry.
Okay. So how about Varun? What does he say about his next runs? Is he all set and prepared and is he waiting for the lockdown to be lifted and go onto the roads and run?
Are you waiting to run, Varun?
Sometimes
Sometimes. Are you missing your run now, Varun?
Yes, Soundarya ma'am, I miss you.
Oh, you miss running on the road, right? So you miss participating in the marathons. You miss
Oh,
participating in the runs, isn't it?
I hope so, Soundarya ma'am.
Okay. So Varun, I'll ask, this question is to you again. So, can you tell me the names of your friends from college?
Ashish, Anjali,
And can you also tell some more names?
Trishta, Mehna, Pranali.
Okay, very good. Um, so, do you have any song for them to sing?
Yes,
Can you sing for
Soundarya
all
ma'am.
of us, please?
Yaro Dosti.
Yeah, can you
Yes,
please sing?
Soundarya ma'am, yes.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. यारो दोस्ती बड़ी हसीन है ये ना हो तो क्या फिर बोलो ये जिंदगी है कोई तो हो राजदार
Superb.
बेगरज तेरा हो यार कोई तो हो राजदार
Very good, Varun. We all really loved singing. I mean, you singing a song for all of us.
I think this song that he chose is one of his
Yes,
favorite,
Soundarya ma'am.
and I believe he tries to tell the society by large that everybody, be disability or not, needs a friend, needs a pacer, needs a person to walk along with. Each one of us likes, and I think he's blessed to have them in his life, and that's such a lovely song, Varun.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Mr. Kaushik,
Yeah.
so I'm going to ask you a question here because I think this not only to the autistic parents, but the parents who have different uh, children with special needs. So, if at all, if any parent would come to you and ask for any kind of recommendations for the parents of autistic as well as parents of many other special needs, if they really want to explore running or any other sport, how would you guide them, or what would you recommend to the parents? What
Yeah,
approaches would you recommend?
yeah, definitely. I mean, what I would like to say is that the parents to be open about it, to come out in open. Like, what we have seen after Varun is that so many parents in my society, buildings around me, people are saying, okay, my kid is like that. But before that, they never came and spoke about it. So I want the parents, first of all, to come in open, start talking to people, and
Hmm?
then outdoor activity is the best activity which can happen for anybody, like, even for a
Hmm.
healthy individual. The same thing
Yeah.
applies for them as well. So let them
Okay.
bring them outdoor, don't feel shy, and then yes, we'll definitely guide. And with Varun, with us, he's a superb role model in the sense, like, we would like to share the journey of Varun along with them,
Hmm.
whoever wants, because it's a journey. And like to tell you, the 4 years along with Varun is a journey, and it's an ongoing journey. We don't know, like, it's called sky's the limit for him. The
Okay.
same thing applies for all the other autistic kids and the parents themselves. They should not lose hope, and they should
Mm-hmm.
be open about it, and they should approach
Okay.
it with an open mind.
Okay. So I think the time is uh, ticking very soon. Right now, I think we are almost at the end of the session. So thank you so much, Varun, Darshana, and Kaushik, coming up and sharing a lot of their memories and experiences with Varun. So now I would now like to request Jomini Stephen, one of our active members, who herself is a persevering mother of a special child, to offer the vote of thanks. Over to you, Jomini Stephen.
Thanks, Soundarya, and thank you for moderating and for facilitating the question and answer session. Friends, I'm sure all of you will agree with me that it was undeniably an hour well spent, full of heartwarming information and inspiration. Truly a dream recipe, to quote from Darshana's presentation. The transformative potential of belief and hard work was so wonderfully reinforced through all that we heard from Varun, Darshana, and Kaushik. Varun, thank you for all the wonderful insights that your life has thrown open to the entire world. Those in the know about autism spectrum will realize how big a deal it is for Varun to sit facing a screen for so long and patiently answer all the questions. So kudos, Varun. That's another feather in your cap.
Yes, Soundari ma'am. Yes, Jomini
Thank you.
ma'am.
Thank you for that.
Thank
And
you.
Varun's wonderful attitude about I can do it, which forced society to look beyond his diagnosis is truly worth highlighting. Thank you, Varun, for that attitude. And
Thank you so
to
much.
Darshana and Rajesh, Varun's parents, and Kaushik Panchal, Varun's coach at Runners Academy, Mumbai, thank you for accepting and believing in Varun and for all that you did and are doing, that the world gets to witness this version of Varun and draw inspiration from him today. A big thank you. I loved what Darshana said about celebrating every little achievement of Varun. As a parent of a special child, I truly identify with that. And how you need to look at the person, at the individual, and not at the disability. Thank you, Darshana, for those lovely thoughts. And Kaushik's highlighting 3 Ds: determination, dedication, discipline. And I'll add one more D to that: diet, with Varun being such a foodie. So thank you. I'm sure it applies not only to running, but to every aspect of our life. Thank you all for such wonderful insights. Hyderabad Runners expresses its deepest gratitude to all of you for taking this time out and sharing your experiences with us today. Thank you.
Thank you,
And to our audience, thank you for choosing to spend time with us. We hope you enjoyed attending the session as much as we did in organizing it. Please feel free to ask any more questions that you may have for Varun in the comment section. We'll do our best to get you the answers. Also, the recording of this event will be available on the Hyderabad Runners Facebook and the Airtel Hyderabad Marathon YouTube page. Please do share it on your social media profiles and to all who can benefit. It's hashtag Hyderabad Runners, hashtag Beyond the Track. A reminder from Hyderabad Runners before we close: with Unlock 4, Hyderabad Runners requests all its members to follow the government advisory so as to stay safe and healthy, especially considering the rapidly increasing number of COVID-19 cases. And just as you marked your calendars earlier for the SLRs, the Sunday long runs, do mark your calendars for the BTWs, Beyond the Track webinars, every Saturday from 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. So see you all next Saturday for another vibrant session. Until then, this is Jomini from Hyderabad Runners signing off. Bye-bye.